So it looks like in 2016, you are eligible for the Hall of Fame if you don't end up on another NFL team roster. Okay. So what's interesting is that if you go as soon as you're eligible, you could very likely be inducted with Brett Favre, right? If you go in 2017, you could very likely be going with Donovan McNabb, a guy that you once angered when you said it would be better if Favre were the quarterback over him instead of him. Who would you rather be inducted with?
To be honest.
And are you ready? Do you think?
I have no idea. I have no idea. I only think about it now the only time I do think about it is when it's brought up. And I've done a couple of interviews where I've been asked that, and I'm just very fortunate and to have played in the National Football League. You know, for me, it was a privilege to do what I did. My numbers speak for itself. What I did on the football field was, you know, really due largely to some people helping me along the way, but mostly just that drive in myself to be better than probably what I thought I could have been. Because you know, playing in the National Football League was never really, you know, it was never really a dream of mine. You know, you hear these stories where kids, you know, and people now, it's like, oh, I lived my dream, or this is everything that I ever dreamed of. I stand here, I sit here and say that was never, I can never say that and it be authentic. I always wanted to play basketball. I feel like what you see now, I was an athlete that really tapped into the skills of a receiver. I really had no idea that I would go on to, you know, from the high school level, go to the collegiate level and play at the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga, which is a small Division I AA school. I walked on the basketball team and played 3 years there. My senior year, when I really had the idea, possibly by a lot of scouts and my then coaches, to play on Sundays, I still didn't take it that serious. They wanted me to quit. They wanted me to not play my senior year of basketball, fearing that I would get hurt. That would hurt my chances of, you know, making it in the National Football League. And I told them, I'm not going to not play college basketball, which was the love of my, you know, my life at that time. Like, I'm not going to not play basketball just to concentrate on a football career, which I had no idea that would even happen. So they thought I was crazy, but I played the year out. I had the best time of my life in college playing basketball. So my story for a number of kids out there, you know, is I made it off an opportunity, and I tapped into my own abilities. I did the necessary things to get to that next level, so I could benefit from it when those opportunities came. And when I say opportunity, that was being drafted to the 49ers in '96. And then, you know, little did I know that once I got drafted, I didn't know that I really had to make the team. I thought I was good to go, but I had to go through training camp. I started seeing guys.
Jerry Rice and Steve Young.
I started seeing guys get cut that were drafted. I'm like, oh my gosh, I thought I had made it. So I really had to buckle down, and so I did. Like I said, that's what I want to do now, is really inspire and motivate kids. You know, because I made it purely off an opportunity. God blessed me with the opportunity. But if you tack on the dreams of a kid, and you give that kid with a dream and an opportunity, the sky's the limit for him. So I want to be able to do that and, you know, convey to kids and give them the blueprint of what it takes to get to the next level.